I'm Anil Kumar. I've taken a few challenge questions based on new SAT. In new SAT, trigonometry has been introduced. You should now know sine law, cosine law, and basic trigonometric ratios. This example is of higher difficulty level. The question here is, ABCD is a square with area of 100 centimeters square. PBC is an equilateral triangle as shown in the figure. Determine the length AP, this length, to 2 decimal places. That is the question for you. Now this is a square given to you, so all these sides are equal and are at right angles, correct? So these are at right angles. Here's the triangle PBC, which is equilateral triangle. Since these sides are equal to the sides of the square, we can take each side as S. Let me write them S as the sides. Now in this particular question, we are given area of the square as 100 centimeters square. So area, which is side square, square of each side, side times side, is 100 centimeters square. So therefore, the side should be equal to square root of 100, which is 10, and is in centimeters, correct? So that gives you the length of each side. So all these sides are 10 centimeter long. We can write this as 10, right? So this side is also 10. Since PCB is an equilateral triangle, all the sides are 10 centimeter in length. So we've just written this 10. And what do we need to find here is PA. I hope now it is kind of simpler to solve. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now from here, how can we find the length AP? That's a big question. Well, as you know, equilateral triangle means these angles are all equal, right? So all these angles are equal. 3 angles which are equal in equilateral, they should be each 60 degrees, right? 60 degrees times 3 makes it 180, or 180 divided by 3 is 60 degrees, right? Therefore, what we have here is that each angle is 60 degrees. So we can write down that angle PBC is equal to 180 degrees divided by 3, which is 60 degrees, right? Now if that is 60 degrees, how much is angle ABP? Angle ABP should be equal to 90 degrees, take away 60 degrees, right? That is 30 degrees. So this angle is 30 degrees. Now if you analyze the triangle ABP, what do you observe? In the triangle ABP, we are given 2 sides that included angle. So this is kind of a case where we are given 2 sides with included angle, SAS, right? So that is the case. These 2 sides are 10 units each with an angle of 30 degrees. Now if you have a triangle with 2 sides and included angle given to you, how are you going to solve it? Well, you could solve it using cosine law, right? So we'll use cosine law to solve. Now some of you take SAT early in grade 11. You might not have learned cosine law by now. So it's important for you to do few practice questions on sine law and cosine law before taking SAT. Now in cosine law, third side can be found if you know the other 2 sides and included angle. Third side AP, we can write this using cosine law as AP square equals to sum of the squares of the 2 sides given to you, which is AB square plus PB square minus twice product of these AB times PB times cosine of the angle cos 30 degrees, right? That is cosine law. If the angle is 90 degrees, this term will be 0 and looks like a Pythagorean theorem. Do you see that? So you could actually derive Pythagorean theorem from cosine law, and it's a good point to check also that you got the right formula, right? So this is 90 degrees, cos of 90 is 0. So this term will be 0, and you'll have AP square, the hypotenuse, as the sum of the other two sides, right? Right. Now in this case, we could say AP is equals to square root of all this, right? Square root of all this. We are given the values AB and PB are 10 each, so we'll write 10 square plus 10 square minus 2 times 10 times 10 cos of 30 degrees. Is that okay? And now we can use the calculator. Now this is a difficult question in which the calculator will be allowed to you. So let's use the calculator and find the answer. So within the square root, we have all this. Let's put it in brackets. So it is 10 square plus 10 square minus 2 times 10 times 10 times cos of 30 degrees. Okay, and then we'll close the bracket for all this within square root, and let's say equal to, and we get 5.176 as our answer. Since all the units are in centimeters, this is also in centimeters. We have to round to 2 decimal places. Rounding to 2 decimal places, we can write the length AP, the segment length AP, as 5.18 centimeter, right? So that is how you can actually solve this kind of a question using cosine law. I'll provide you with some links which will give you practice on cosine law and sine law. I hope that helps you. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always share and subscribe my videos, and feel free to post questions for help. Thank you and all the best.